So, I have a confession. I took the plunge recently and decided to upgrade my Steam Deck LCD to an OLED. And with that, I've been trying a ton of new games on the deck. So here are a few games I've played in the last month. Now, hold on here. This is the only one, hopefully, that you'll be like, Rob, we know this sort of game. Vampire Survivors. Now, this is a typical game for Steam Deck lists, but I never got the click until recently. And now I understand. This is a beautiful game. Max runs being 30 minutes. This is the game for lunch breaks. This is the game of those work breaks. And it's such a simple concept. Stay alive, character gets stronger, kill more peeps, and continue the cycle, unlock new characters, zones, blah, blah, blah. It's a good game. Vampire Survivors is a good game, and I love it for my lunch breaks at work. Now, Cozy Game Central here. I started a playthrough of this on my PC last year, and I forgot about it until recently. Nothing new there. And have installed it on the Steam Deck. The art style, the ambient music, just everything, the atmosphere is amazing. It is gorgeous. Just traveling through the lands, building up a thriving little city, exploring and fending off all those little evil beings. Super simple controls with perfect pick up and go gameplay. It's the game that I can sink either 5 minutes or an hour into, no problem whatsoever. Now, I didn't end up playing this on the Steam Deck, but having finished it on stream, I was like, this would have been sick to play on the deck. Trek to Yomi is a fun, side-ish scrolling game as you take the role of a young samurai. Loss, grief, revenge, the whole shebang. It's got it. It's the shortest experience, coming in at about 5 hours, but a good nonetheless. Gotta catch 'em all. Kind of. Temtem is a charismatic creature collecting game in the same vein as Pokemon, with more of a beach island theme. The game's gorgeous to travel through, runs flawlessly on the OLED, and I'm only a few hours in. Difficulty seems alright, and pacing is good, and I'm looking forward to playing more of this in my free time. Ring of Pain is a little different when it comes to turn-based roguelikes. It's a fun, chaotic game where you often find yourself trying to choose between the lesser of two shit situations. You can go left or right around the ring of enemies, loots, and other joys while trying to find your way to the exit and progress further on your run while collecting new items, some with positive impacts, negative impacts, and yeah. Honestly, if you're a fan at all of this genre, I don't think I could put into words how worth a go it is, so just give it a go. Combat Master is a popcorn game in every sense of the word. It is COD on the go, with short games only lasting a few minutes. It's definitely not the game of the year, or even coming close to that, but it scratches that little bit in my brain. And it's a good one to chill out again on short breaks. All weapons are viable. It's got FFA, Deathmatch, and S&D. It's got an active player base where you can hop into a game in seconds. It has global rankings. You can level up your weapons, your global level. What more could you want from a free-to-play game? Like, it's there. War Thunder is one of my long-standing addictions. I'm 170 hours deep already, and I know this is just going to keep spiraling out. And it's one of the last true bastions of old-school multiplayer shooters that are still around and thriving today. It's got land, sea, and air, but for me, tanks is my thing. It's a proper grind fest as you make your way from World War II era tanks all the way to modern weaponry. And there's just something satisfying about grinding out a tech tree, landing those perfect shells, and watching yourself ammo rack another tank. And it just, again, tickles a part of my brain somehow, some way. It runs at a smooth 90 FPS on the OLED with a little bit of tweaking, but I'm still trying to get my controls fine-tuned so I can actually fully make use of it, but a really fun shooter nonetheless. And again, multiplayer games, man. Multiplayer games on the Steam Deck is wild in my brain. Now, a couple of racing games. We've got Hotshot Racing. It's a good little arcade racer. There's stuff to unlock, different game modes. There's like personalities linked with each character, with each car. So yeah, it's fun, simple pickup controls. There's nothing else really to say other than it's a cool game. And finally, a more like party style game, You Suck at Parking. Having to zoom across courses, trying to park in multiple spaces fast as you can, drifting, driving, flying over ramps, up jump pads and shit, all against the clock, and you to get into these spaces and go up the the leaderboard or whatever you want to do, or be faster than your friends. And the best part is you can customize your rig. What more could you bloody want? The deck is one of the best gaming purchases I've made in recent years and has really helped reignite my love for gaming. So I'm curious what other people have been playing on their decks, so let me know in the comments below. And until next time, stay safe out there. Laters.